Consistently listed among the wealthiest countries in the world, Switzerland is renowned for its high standard of living and stable economy. Although Switzerland has virtually no natural resources and is surrounded by mountains, nowadays it has one of the most advanced and value-added economies in the world. Switzerland demonstrates that, given favorable circumstances, any nation is capable of achieving prosperity. Many people think that the country's strong economy is due to its banking system, but the real reasons are more complicated. In this video, we will explore 5 reasons why Switzerland has become so incredibly rich. So make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. Let's get started. Number 5. High value-added industries. Although Switzerland is well renowned for its financial sector, this sector only contributes for 12% of the country's GDP and 6% of employment. This encompasses the industries of banking and asset management, as well as insurance and other financial services. As can be seen, Switzerland is about a lot more than only its financial sector. Switzerland is the undisputed leader in a wide variety of high value-added industries, including medicines, equipment, watches, jewelry, precious metals, chocolate, cheese, and luxury tourism, among others. This indicates that Switzerland is a producer and exporter of excellent and luxury goods and services across a wide range of categories. Nestlé, Novartis, Roche, UBS, Credit Suisse, Swiss Re, Zurich Insurance, and ABB are just a few of the world's most successful companies that call Switzerland home. Switzerland is also home to some of the world's smallest companies. If we take a look at the MSCI World Index, which is a stock market index made up of firms from developed market economies, we can see that Switzerland has the second largest weight of all the economies in Europe and the 4th largest weight in the world, only behind the United States, Japan, and the United Kingdom. Switzerland is home to many big businesses, including many foreign firms. However, more than 99% of its businesses are small or medium-sized. In addition, Switzerland is responsible for the refining of around 70% of the world's gold production. Number 4. Geopolitical neutrality. Switzerland remains one of the few neutral countries in the world. For hundreds of years, it didn't take part in any wars, and that is a very positive thing. During the 2 world wars that took place in the 20th century, the nation reaped the temporary benefits of trading with both sides. However, these benefits were only transitory. This resulted in Switzerland having one of the most stable economic and political environments, which attracted numerous international companies. War is the greatest enemy of economic development. By avoiding war, Switzerland was able to accomplish this miraculous growth. Because they did not fight in those big wars, people didn't lose their lives or their homes, factories, infrastructure, and other valuable things. This is the best thing about not having been involved in those wars. These facts show that Switzerland was able to move forward much more quickly than many other European countries after World War II, which were forced to spend a significant amount of time and resources reconstructing their basic infrastructure. Although many Keynesian economists would argue that rebuilding a country can be useful in reactivating the economy, that is a big misconception. There are limited resources. Therefore, it is better not to have to rebuild anything and develop new sectors of the economy. Number 3. Sound public finances. Sound public finances are another important feature of Switzerland. It is always believed that running deficits or surpluses are, in the long run, a choice, not a result of fate. Switzerland has historically been opposed to substantial public deficits. On the one hand, because of the rigidity of the political system, politicians have a much harder time promising free stuff to citizens to get elected. On the other hand, people in Switzerland tend to think about how the actions of the government will affect the country's future. Switzerland has achieved a favorable circumstance as a result of this. Stability in the economy is inextricably linked to sound public finances. The small amount of debt Switzerland has, 46% of GDP, as of 2019, can be paid for by savings within the country. Since Switzerland has a big trade surplus, meaning it exports much more than it imports. The greatest currency in the world, the Swiss franc, is an additional benefit of the country's favorable macroeconomic position. It is precisely because it is regarded as a refuge that it is overvalued in terms of purchasing power. Despite the counterarguments put forth by Keynesians, A robust economy supporting a strong currency can render it a tremendous asset. This means that Switzerland can charge more for its goods when it exports them and less when it imports them. It also makes it easier for Swiss people and businesses to spend outside of Switzerland. Number 2. Stable and well-defined political system. Another reason why Switzerland is so rich is its political system. Two things are fundamental here: the rigidity of the system and the internal competition between cantons. Firstly, Switzerland's laws are very strict. Very few governments are able to make big changes without getting a lot of political support or holding a number of votes to approve those changes. Because of this, the school system doesn't change every 4 years. Also, lawmakers can't change the country's taxes whenever they want, so taxes always go up in the long run. To put this in perspective, let us remember that Switzerland has a general VAT rate of 7.7%. That may seem low within the European context, but only if we compare the Swiss VAT rate with that of other European countries today, such as France had a 10% VAT until 1968. It's also true for income taxes. While other countries have been continuously increasing their tax burden, Switzerland has not. Secondly, Switzerland is made up of 26 different regions called cantons. As we've seen so far, each canton also has a lot of power over its own money. This means that cantons are competing to be more appealing to people and businesses. In a free market, competition like this helps the customer, which in this case is the citizen in business. The way officials in charge of the European Union think is a lot like the way cantons in Switzerland compete with each other over taxes. In short, the tax system in Switzerland is more like a free market, while the model used by the European Union is more like an oligopoly that wants to become a monopoly. Number 1. Rule of law. Switzerland is often regarded as having one of the most robust legal systems anywhere in the world. Switzerland and its institutions have the respect and confidence of people and organizations located all over the world. Laws are clear, stable, and properly enforced. Because of this, Switzerland is able to draw in a significant amount of capital. This capital fulfills two very important functions. First, the investment of business capital helps to create the productive infrastructure of the nation. Companies are not afraid to invest in Switzerland. This results in the creation of jobs. Second, the ability to guarantee success to a high degree makes it feasible to entice a large number of wealthy people from all over the world. Despite the fact that bank secrecy is no longer practiced there, Switzerland is still an excellent location to store money. Why? Well, because the Swiss government would never dare to expropriate it. And this helps the country's financial sector, which in turn creates numerous high-paying jobs. Today, Switzerland has become known for its wealth and prosperity. Due to its stable political and economic system, Switzerland has amassed such wealth. The majority of wealthy individuals invest their capital in Switzerland due to their confidence in the neutrality and efficiency of the system. Trust is one of the most important things that Swiss financial institutions and governments have, which played a crucial role in their economic growth. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it entertaining. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell for more valuable content like this. Thanks for watching.